Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. We've got a sensational matchup for you. Fans have been filing in and getting ready for this game, as we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, taking on a team from the MAC, the Western Michigan Broncos. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Chanticleers will put total leather and we'll get started. He'll bring it out. It's Nixon. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get...
And your Western
to stop at the 19.
First and 10.
Looking for a productive play on first down. The run from the shotgun. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. The play action fake. Lets it fly. Connection to the right. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Dropping back, it's Wolf. Looking down the middle. He makes the catch. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Broncos heading quickly to the line. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Offense lining up quickly. He wants to throw it again. Unloads to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
And on that incompletion, I think the quarterback was being just a bit too careful, trying to throw that ball too far outside, obviously aware that the defenders are coming from the inside. You don't want to put it behind the intended target and risk the pick six, but he needs to be more accurate.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Unleashes one deep. And he intercepts it. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This quarterback is having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on third down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready, had a really good coverage call to get the INT.
Wants to throw on first down. The short hands, it's Taylor. Still running at the 40. Hit the afterburners, kid. He's at the 20. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown! That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. He'll return it. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed it.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
The Broncos racing to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He lets it fly. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to take those deep shots. We want to be aggressive. And I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised if this offense finds a way to come back to some of those deep ones.
A nice job by the defense there tackling the catch and smothering the tight end. They know this offense is going to try to find him in the passing game in a lot of different situations. That time, perfect coverage, and nice job bringing the big guy down. Not easy to do.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Quarterback checking the play. On fourth down, looking to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. Makes the catch, he's got enough. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
That's a big-time completion. And guys, I think they caught the defense napping right there. I think everybody on defense thought that they were going to maybe throw to the sticks on that one, but instead, quarterback had some other ideas. He had a matchup he loved one-on-one, vertically down the field. He took advantage of it. This guy made a great catch. Let's keep this drive going.
Wide receiver shows motion. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Face. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line out front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
They want to go for back-to-back scores. They're lining up for the onside kick. And the low percentage play, the onside kick, bounces out of bounds, and they'll drop the flag. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. Second and 10 here. These corners backing off a bit. Still looking on the move. He's going to let one go back to the middle. And that pass intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. At the 30. He's at the 10. He'll go out of bounds, but he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity.
What an interception. He's dangerous because not only can he catch the ball and pluck it out of the air, but he's hard to bring down, too. This is a guy that I think could play offense for a lot of programs around the country.
And the Broncos trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Quarterback sneaking his way, tunneling and burrowing into the line. Wedges, pushes, and he's over and in for the touchdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The shot that clears will hustle to the line. Looking to throw, it's Basco. He looks that one in nicely.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in predictable situations. What a great job understanding where the first down marker is. Got to get a big game, got to get that first down. Nice job, great nose for the first down.
Ball marked at the 26. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. This time, he's got his man. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Yeah, I love when the QB understood, I'm going to put some stank on this. I'm going to throw it as hard as I can, quickly, right when he's breaking out of that curl. Nice job getting it to him quick so he could get a first down.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
That defense is about getting off the football. Now, that defensive line can be disruptive, get in the backfield right away, and mess up those pullers actions on those counter plays. It can be really advantageous for the defense. Great job by the defense being hyperactive.
And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. One final play before the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Gets it out quickly. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
Western Michigan, 14. Coastal Carolina, 7.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, shot to clear.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap kick. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but you still see guys jumping off sides all the time.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. So much for the touchback. Here he comes. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Line gets set. First down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's past the 30. And he breaks into the open. The 30. He's at the 20. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
We're only in the first half, and I don't think anybody had onside kick in the second quarter on their bingo card. They were trying to catch the opponent off guard, but it didn't work. Now let's find out what this offense could do. You have got to make them pay for gambling like that.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Now 2nd and 10. Looking downfield, it's Vasco. Flushed out of the pocket. He's turning it loose into the middle. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Coastal. And these offenses are just putting up numbers.
They got so much speed and so many positions with sprint football now in college. It's so hard to stop. Defenses are just trying to hold on, shut them down in the red zone, and not give up a touchdown.
And he added the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard punt. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse,
Makes the grab on the right, and they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
Feeling some heat. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Really nice job by the defense. They know the quarterback was outside the pocket. They were still able to get a hat on him just as he was trying to make that throw and force the incompletion.
And the incompletion brings up a 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Wolf. Pass on the way. It's picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Coastal Carolina has it. The shot to clear offense headed back to the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
From inside the 40 and the 37, it's first down. Wide out in motion. Going to take a shot at this DB. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He's going to bring it out from deep. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Offense set on first down. Looking for a man. It's Wolf. Fires to the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. The Broncos come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On second down, they'll take to the air. He wants to take the top off. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
Well, that's the second pick in as many series now for this quarterback. But, David, I love the defense right now and the way they're reading and reacting to all these route concepts. I mean, they are all over these guys in the back end.
All over the field, making plays. Listen, you're supposed to see a quarterback break on the football. You've seen several breaks on the football. Your job is to know what the offense does really, really well, and you can tell this defense is dialed in, and they know exactly what this offense wants to accomplish.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front. They finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. And this one falls incomplete, but I think the defense was in the neutral zone. It was a free play. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. That last one was just a crushing penalty for this defense. Here comes 2nd and 1. Back to throw, it's Vasco. Finds his target down the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the lead.
They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. And this almost feels like a free play on 2nd and inches. 3 wide receivers to the right. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
Man, how I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback and disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Defense going all in to stop the run. On second down, looking again to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, shot to clear. That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's coming out of the end zone. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. Running out of time here in the first half, and they do have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And so you got to locate your best.
All kinds of running room. The 40. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Broncos! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing, I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
I don't know what this says about trusting your defense, but they're going for an early onside. It's loose.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Fires left. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. And the Broncos moving quickly to the line. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
This is a third and long. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Made a defender miss. He's off to the races. Past the 20. He was on his way. He could smell it. He gets it inside the 10. They stop him at the 9. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. And now a chance to pull even as we get late here in the first half. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the run. And they're able to get him down.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American.
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
Lining up to add another. Right down the middle. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. just about set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's Taylor. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Using his legs, it's Washington. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets him up to the 24. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted.
Quarterback never saw his guy early enough. He was open right away, but was just late getting him the ball. Receivers jumping up and down saying, yo, I'm here, throw it to me. But by that time, the defense had already figured out where he was. And because of the late throw, they were able to come up with the interception.
He's going to pass. Throws toward the end zone. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. And that'll do it. Here in the second quarter, halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
And they tried the surprise onside to start the second half. And this game's a great game. It's been back and forth, tie football game. Maybe trying to jumpstart yourself. But I'll tell you what, now you put your defense in a bind. Let's see how they respond.
Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. Then they'll line up from the 31 on first down. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And a good solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
They'll run play action. And it's picked off for the third time today.
Turnover margin always goes such a long way in deciding who wins the football game. Interception number 3, that is no bueno. Got to take care of the football. Can't keep getting your defense in a bad position, putting them on the field time and time again.
Western Michigan. Off play action on first down. Fires it down the seam. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quickly complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. They'll try the run. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Third and short now from their own 48. Back to pass, it's Vasco. Now adjusting. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. He was looking for that big return to go with the pick, but he'll set him up in business at the 36. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Power football with the run. Still on his feet at the 45. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are scared out of their mind.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
Man, this quarterback is living dangerously right now. Obviously, he threw a pick on the last drive. He's trying to complete that throw, but the defender gets a hand on it, tips it up in the air. That's oh-no. That is an oh-no situation. They're lucky that one hit the ground.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Broncos! They take the lead with the 6. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Ball goes out of bounds. The onside kick is unsuccessful, and they'll take over after the penalty. A first down for the offense. Takes the handoff. It's Washington. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. And the Chanticleers are in the hurry up. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Around midfield, go for it. This isn't 1930 football. Try to get the first down. And he's sacked. A big play on 4th down to stop this drive.
And the offensive line has to do a better job protecting that man. It's 4th down. He needs some time to make a play. The defense brings the blitz, beats the offensive line, and gets the big sack.
Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Back to throw, it's Wolf. Makes the grab. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And they take it in for 6 more points. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
And the extra point splits the upright. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Taylor. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game...
And his 5th interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Was looking for a little more daylight for a big return, but he'll settle for the pick and setting his offense up at the 24. Looking for a productive play on first down. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. And it's caught! up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into the rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. He wants to throw. They're bringing heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Nice coverage on the back end. Great job. Nothing open right away. The QB holds the ball in the pocket, and the pass rush finally gets home. Sometimes it's the DBs doing great work. Sometimes it's the defensive lineman winning up front.
Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Fires on the move. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
And the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page on that last play. Timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing to the perimeter of the field. They just didn't have it there.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Fires deep toward the end zone. And he's thrown another interception. He'll try to take it back. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And when it's 3rd and so long, it's very predictable. I'm bringing more DBs on the field. I'm bringing more speed. I know you're going to pass the football. Offenses have to be aggressive. They have to take shots. They did it there. The defense makes the big play.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. He unleashes a long one. Holds it in on the left. The expressway is wide open. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. They're looking to pass from the red zone. It falls incomplete, and will change ends of the field to get things started back up.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Western Michigan 56, Coastal Carolina 35.
Let's go. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. Fast motion from the offense. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. The Broncos want to crank the tempo. They're going to throw it again. He makes a grab. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The give. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Quarterback will audible. Dropping back, it's Wolf. Might be looking to run. He was thinking touchdown on the scramble, but they're able to stop him short of the end zone.
And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it.
Touchdown, Broncos! And the beatdown has ensued. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. A 67-yard touchdown drive there. And they finish the deal with the quarterback sneak. Not much reason to go for the onside kick at this point, except they want to run up the score. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
This one's complete. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Pocket starts to collapse. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. To the air, it's Vasco. Forced out of the pocket. Bought a little time, lets it go. He makes the connection. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Chanticleers have this offense rolling. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And he's got it! Touchdown, Coastal! On to attempt the try. And it's up and good. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he's coming out of the end zone. The ball pops out on the return. Corralled by the kicking team.
Man, this kickoff unit, they've got heat-seeking missiles running down the field with bad intentions. They hit that return man with authority, and that's what popped the ball loose.
Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, trailing this much in the 4th quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Got his man quickly. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Chanticleers are threatening in the red zone. They'll try to get it through the air. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
Pressure coming. And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
I know that was tough, but as a quarterback, you got to know on fourth down, you cannot take a sack. Any way, shape, or form, you've got to be able to get rid of that football and give it an opportunity. That time, I know it wasn't blocked perfect, but the quarterback's got to have more sense of...
Snags it at the 30 and still running. Nothing but green grass down the middle. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And the route is on.
Number 9.
There's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And it's up and no good. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick.
Number 25. Set to kick off.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession.
To the air, it's Basco. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in cover.
Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. And the extra point was good. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Oh, he's going to take a chance. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. And the Broncos want to pick up the tempo. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Fires to the right. Got a wide open receiver. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Going up top on first down. Throws to the wideout. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Timing has to be so good. When you're throwing it his own defense over the middle of the field, the ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Going for the big play. Grabs it inside the 10. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
I know the passing game sells, the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now throw to the end zone. It's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down. They'll immediately call timeout.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
Comes out throwing on first down. He'll take the deep shot. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which color jerseys they're wearing? He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. They're going to throw it to start the drive. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the fourth quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. Touchdown, shot to clear. Made the snag and strolled his way into the end zone.
In a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense. Continue to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Going for the return. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Trying to find his man on first down. Trying to beat the D deep. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. Oh, look out. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Broncos!
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Looking to pass. It's Wolf. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
To the air on first down. Trying to get behind the defense. Oh, picked off. Trying to take it back. And he's going to go down as time has run out. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this wasn't your cup of tea.
More defense option. You didn't really get too much of that stuff, but, listen, you got to get a few stops late in the game. You got to get one, actually just kind of one stop with this many points that was being scored. You got the stop late. That's why you got the dub.
That's going to do it for us. Welcome to Fort Worth, Texas, and Amon G. Carter Stadium, home of the TCU Horned Frogs. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on another unit from the Big 12, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Buffaloes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. That's not what he had in mind, and they'll give up good field position.